Hello, and welcome to the Hallway Wrestling Podcast, the premier Irish podcast.
No.
That's not what premier means. Anyway, busy week this week. It's a good week. Good week for wrestling. A lot of stuff to talk about. I am always, as always, I'm your co-host, Kieran Brown. And with me, as always, my host. Fuck, I've fucked this.
Doesn't matter.
Kieran, host, co-host, go, name.
You're champion. Spoiler. Rian. I was going to do the full thing. You're new Hallway Wrestling Podcast heavyweight champion of the world.
Green the Doctor Noctor. There you go.
Oh my god, it just looks so much.
It's so shit. It's so small. It's tiny. There'll be a picture of that on the Instagram later, by the way. Yeah, this is a predictions contest we did last week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a while. But where the fuck is the strap to?
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking terrible.
Doesn't matter.
It's a piece of shit.
No, it's not. It's beautiful.
But there's a H, a P, and there's a W right in the middle. Don't kiss it. That's gonna be around my belt next week.
You're around your belt.
Shut up.
Shut up. It's beautiful. Thank you to everyone who supported me.
No one.
And thank you to Ilya Dragunov.
Fuck off. Should have been Devil.
And thank you to Kieran for not picking. Who was the one? Oh, we'll talk about it later. No, Kieran fucked up. No.
How did I? Oh yeah, spray paint.
No. You said you were gonna pick someone you didn't, and kind of pretty.
Oh yes, I'm a fucking moron. All right, let's jump straight into the news. The biggest and newest piece of news I feel is that Chris Jericho has been robbed, and spoiler alert for AEW not tapings, All Out later. We're gonna talk about that soon. But he won the match. He's the new AEW champion, and the championship has been stolen, which is insane. Here's the full police report. The victim reported the theft of his championship wrestling belt while he was eating inside Longhorn Steakhouse. The victim stated he arrived at the Millionaire Club airport terminal and placed the belt inside his rented limousine. The limo driver shuttled the victim to Longhorn for dinner. The victim remained at Longhorn while the limo driver returned to the airport. The victim had taken the wrong luggage from the airport and the driver took it back to the terminal. When the driver picked up the victim from the restaurant, the belt was missing. Responding officers searched the limo and airport for the belt without success. Amazing.
Yeah, but listen. It's his fault. You know what he did wrong?
What?
He ate at a steak restaurant that didn't serve Omaha steaks.
This is true.
Honestly, Twitter has been a wonderful place.
You think it's a work, don't you?
It sounded like because the AEW were like, Brandy put up a new fucking show where she makes brownies and drinks alcohol. Just like an hour after.
Sounds like an hour fucking midlife crisis.
An hour after the show, and someone was like, "Yeah, your belt's gone. You're eating brownie." And it's gonna show up next week, and it's gonna be like Vince announced the 60-man battle royal for the AEW World Title,
and it's just no names. It's just jobbers in there.
And Mansoor win.
But fucking, that's ridiculous. That's insane that's happened. They have a backup, which is good news, but I cannot wait to see how much that goes for on eBay in 5 years' time when it finally gets found.
Yeah. There's some other stories of belts being. Well, the World Cup trophy in football got stolen for a lot. They had to replace that.
Oh.
Yeah, it got stolen in like 30s. We can never find it. But wrestling belts have been stolen, haven't they? I'm pretty sure there's more stories of wrestling.
They've disappeared. Remember the greatest Battle Royale, the greatest Royal Rumble belt?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's reasons why that's gone, but I don't know if they're public yet. Hang on.
They put it in Khashoggi's grave. I'm so sorry.
Why did the greatest...
Someone in Saudi definitely stole it.
I know the reason. I'll tell you off air.
Look it up for yourself. Kieran's going to tell me off air because he probably doesn't want to bring it up.
No, because I don't know if I'm allowed. If the greatest Royal Rumble... Why did the greatest Rumble belt this...
It looked disgusting, to be fair. It's here.
No, it was okay. Not okay. Appears there was a strong reason. Hang on. This is Scoops. Scoops.
SE Scoops. Sorry, guys. Kieran.
People were excited about the new championship. It appears there's a strong reason why they come this week. Brock came out 2 times, wasn't on the belt.
Yeah, this is another one of them things where you hear like a bit of silence and Kieran's on the thing.
They've deleted an earlier tweet about it, which featured the championship. Okay. It's not public information, so I won't tell you.
Perfect. Yep.
So I've wasted time. Yep.
Kieran's got inside. Oh, and I also, for my predictions, I also want to thank my my NXT UK inside voices. I don't want to reveal them. One of them goes by the name of L Trips.
L Trips.
Just to hide his...
L Trips.
Yeah, just to hide his identity.
Quadruple H.
Oh, we forgot to mention this last week. Okay, we have news, but the biggest bit of news this week, it was announced last week, but we forgot to say, and I'm completely so sorry to the person concerned.
John Cena is dead.
Superhuman is having his first ever match. Did you see this?
Oh yeah, I saw
for
that.
A tag match.
I never knew his name before I fucking heard it in wrestling.
Joey Ryan. This is gonna
look
him and Joey Ryan, and it's a tag match. They're against somebody. But see, Joey's another shouted him out on an indie event a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
he went to the top rope and he went, "Fuck this shit," and everyone went whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Fucking the whoop whoop chat.
Have you seen his assistant? He's got an assistant that has a mask on that just keeps destroying him. And then he turned heel on him this week. He came out in a clown mask and beat the shit out of his assistant, and he's just like kicking his assistant in the ribs, and he was like, "You're fucking."
When is Superhuman's match?
It's within the next 6 weeks. It's
okay. Triple H came out, and you know that Simon Gotch video called Simon Gotch buries Enzo Amore?
Every time I go on, it's like that meme. Every time I go on YouTube, I'm reminded that Simon Gotch buried Enzo Amore.
But Triple H, he's gonna take that spot now, because he has said, and I quote, "I immediately told our PR to shoot down the Enzo and Cass rumors. Absolutely zero interest. Congratulations, Enzo. I'm sure spreading rumors is working well for him, but I want no part of it."
Yeah, there was a rumor that they were going to be coming back.
Not anymore, bitch. And he's gone for good. It seems like wow.
The video of his fight with Joe Janela was so funny, just because the sheer height of Joe Janela and Enzo Amore. Joe Janela is smaller than Enzo Amore, and that's fucking.
Enzo's a small guy, isn't he? He's a prick as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
bastard.
Speaking of the bastard, we'll talk about the bastard later.
There's a new SmackDown logo on Fox. This one's real this time.
That looks like something.
I don't like it.
Early 2000s.
It's very blocky.
It looks tacky. It looks like something you create on It looks like a Donkey Kong graphic.
I was never gonna like these, so No, I like the current one, the SmackDown Live one.
Yeah.
This one I don't. I remember I didn't like the Raw one. Oh my gosh. There's a new John Cena figure, and he has his hair.
Yeah, I used to have that hair. Even though he took his hair off.
Did he? Is he gone?
He cut his hair.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of people who cut their hair, segue! Finn Balor is bald.
Finn Balor is bald. I thought you were going to do Liv Morgan, because that's story related. But Finn Balor is bald.
Sorry for
that. Woo, go Finn Balor. I don't know. I don't think it looks amazing on him, but look, when he comes back and he's like...
He comes back in shades and a leather jacket and bald, it'd be fucking...
Just
trips. He's just trips.
Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, no, he might be fucking...
It's just Trips and Jordan Devlin's love child.
Heel now. And I'd love to see that, you know?
Yep.
I would adore to fucking see that, because I just want the club.
Finn Balor, Jordan Devlin, Becky Lynch in a faction with Sheamus as their manager.
Yeah.
And Finley, sorry.
Finley. What's his fucking name? What's his name? Liv Morgan. Well, she's also cut her hair. Shut up, bitch. She has cut her hair as well, which is like
we don't know what it is.
We just know that she's going through a character change. There was snipping sounds of scissors and pink hair falling on the ground.
Yeah.
Could be her pubes. Can't rule it out.
Sorry, guys.
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
But chances are it's just a regular hair. Nose hair? We don't know. We don't know.
That much nose hair?
Hey man, I have more. No, I don't. Up, Down, Down has hit 2 million subscribers. Which, and they said this a while ago, it means we're going to get a video with Triple H in it.
And I have another segue. Batista is in the new Gears of War game.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
And I'm pretty sure they're doing a countdown to his release on Up, Down, Down.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is he going to be on
it? The Terminator's also a playable game. I think so.
Yes, the Terminator.
And now Batista asked to be in the Gears of War movie. But they said... Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why would you want to be in that?
But then they gave him the game, so fair enough to him. Then Terminator's going to be in it, and someone from Halo's going to be in it as well.
Sure, if you say so.
I don't know what they're...
I like games. I'm just not a big Gears guy.
No, I'm not either, but I just thought the Batista's going to be in it. So,
Good on.
Yeah, Trips on up.
It'll probably be better than the fucking WWE games.
Yeah, Trips versus Stephanie playing as a
I really hope he's playing a game. I really wanted to see him play a game.
Oh my god, no, you just imagine just like they go play 2K17.
Yeah.
Triple H against Enzo Amore. he just hour-long Iron Man just buries him.
Why would they be playing 2K17?
Because
2K20 is out in like a month.
But you don't have Enzo Amore.
I feel like they might have him in there.
Oh yeah, but whatever.
And
Bury
10 million subscribers is when we unlock the Vince McMahon video.
Yeah, it was
amazing.
Yeah, Sheamus also wants Vince on his Celtic Warrior workouts, which I would. Celtic Warrior workouts is very
that
good.
would be decent actually, because Vince does work out. Like in a non... Well, I'm sure it'd be funny.
John Cena's warm-up routine on Celtic Warrior workouts.
Add more! Give me more! He's just screaming to get more.
John just blows both the squads. Ugh. John Cena's warm-up took a 45-minute video.
Really?
They had to do 2 parts because one of the parts is a warm-up.
That's insane.
And his warm-up was like a full-on workout. So
yeah. Well, look at the fucking side of him.
Yeah. Next bit of news.
Asuka also has a new YouTube channel called Kana-chan TV.
Fair enough. She's apparently
It's fucking funny.
She's apparently very funny.
There's this guy whose name is Bruh, and she's like, Bruh. It's great. I don't know if I'll like stay watching it because half of it is in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese. If you don't know that, he's put on the belt. Look, you're bringing that to the OTT show. If you see some jackass in a 2013 WWE Championship,
yes,
the one with the old logo that has a H and a P painted onto it, like the side belts, it's this cunt. All right?
I can't wait for Saturday, to be honest.
I can't.
Or an over 18s wrestling show. Something's gonna happen.
Well, it might just be because they sell beer there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good as well.
You know. Did you see the Starcast clip of what's his face?
CM Punk.
CM Punk getting told that you can take time off.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. He just like...
I watched... No, what was...
He's just like... Huh? And there's like a solid 2 minutes where he's like, what the fuck? And he just no idea what to say.
A lot of it's funny, but did you see the clip they put up on
like No, but you can tell it's the exact moment he's like, maybe I should go back. Or some shit. It's so good.
You know, but you know the best thing is...
What?
When someone... CM Punk was like, have you seen the Inside the Ropes video yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's just like, it's gotten to a point, it's brilliant, it's gotten to a point where people who didn't watch wrestling when I was around, now hate my fucking guts. You know, because people keep chanting CM Punk. And then he's like, the story about The Rock calling him during the Raw.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But he's like telling the story. And he's just like, there was a load of random numbers on his phone spamming him. And he's like, he didn't know who it was. And it's like, it's The Rock. The story was, he was in his elevator, bringing his dog down for a walk.
Yeah.
And he's getting a load of calls. And he's like,
fuck off, basically. I'm walking my dog.
No, apparently he said John Cena was one of the best people he's ever got to work with. He said The Rock was a really nice guy. Apparently he went to a hotel room to discuss things with The Rock. And his entourage just tried to like tell him what to say. And him and The Rock were just like, they tried. Apparently they were able to disagree with each other.
Yeah.
And then they said like they had a compromising relationship. They could like work.
The Rock seems like a great guy. Yeah. Now, do you know if this NXT thing is aired right there, or is it like a future spoiler?
I think it's. Click on.
Do you know who it is?
I don't.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I'll just say spoiler alert for NXT. I'm not. This may have aired. I think it might have aired.
We'll give you 15
seconds. This will take just like a minute.
The Undisputed Era just...
Skip forward a minute. No, it's not.
No, the Undisputed Era just won the tag titles on TV, by the way. Dominic Dijakovic and Keith Lee just had an unbelievable
match. I heard about that.
Oh my god, they did a fucking Spanish fly off the top rope. They're both literally like 250 pounds plus.
Alright, so 1 minute from now, Shayna Baszler has a new challenger, the woman who I believe will beat her, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
She's been called up, baby.
Yeah, well...
Fucking love it. She's really good.
Yeah, but Io Shirai. Well, now we have a lot of heels. There's not many faces that are... Candice LeRae's going to...
Don't care. Shayna's going up. We'll get 4 horsewomen, and then Rhea will win. End of that. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if that's aired or not. Do I hope it is? I don't give a shit.
Oh, there's a photo of Will Ospreay's mom with Okada. I want to see that later.
Of Will Ospreay? Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It looks like a old woman, not an old woman, a late middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
Beside Okada. It's not that interesting.
Nah.
Alright, what other news do we have? Oh, the PWI things came out, didn't they?
Yeah, they're so... Will Ospreay's 10 on the list? Sorry.
Okay. There we go. Okay, the top 10.
Can you please... Is this based on wrestling? Is it based on pure wrestling for the year?
Is
it based on wrestling? Or is it kayfabe? Or is it...
It is a simultaneously kayfabe and slightly backstage. It's a balance between the two.
And why is he 10? Tell me. Please tell me why is he... Please give me...
Brock Lesnar.
Give me a logical... No, why is a Will Ospreay 10?
He's probably lost a match or two. I don't know.
And Kofi is... I'm sorry, but... How...
It's just taken August of last year to August of this year. Or June or
July. I don't agree with that list. Will Ospreay's
Here we go. Here's our top 10. Number 10, Will Ospreay. And this is a 500-person list. Alright? Kept fuck down. Jeez.
I still don't agree with it.
Just because he's had good matches doesn't mean, like...
He's won the openweight title. He's won the junior title. He won the Super Juniors. He was in the G1.
He was in the G1.
He was in the G1. It's over.
I don't know if the G1 counts towards it.
Well, obviously...
I think it might be out of... No, but I think it might be out of the, like... bracket.
I don't know. Anyway, Ishii should be there.
Tanahashi is number 9. 8, Kenny Omega, which I think is odd because he's lost all his AEW matches.
I'd put Tanahashi and Will Ospreay over Omega, and I'd have Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr. in there as well.
Well, you're just a big pussy boy, aren't you?
No.
You got to remember, there's a lot of fucking wrestlers here. Like, why isn't Brock Lesnar here?
David Starr said he was 99, I think.
Roman Reigns, deserved. He's number 7. He did.
If Shane McMahon was number 1,
that would be amazing. Johnny Gargano's number 6. He's become a mini. He's a bit of a mini John Cena down in NXT, isn't he?
Well, they're starting to hate him.
No, I feel like. Well, I don't think so, but I mean in the way that like he wins a lot, doesn't he?
And he got booed.
Did he get booed?
Yep. Well, they were fully in support of Adam Cole.
That's true. Number 5 is Okada. Where's Adam Cole? Did Okada just get the title back?
No, he won it back in... When did he win it back? Oh, he won it back off...
But he has it back.
He won it back off JY, the G1 Supercard.
Yeah. Number 4, Kofi Kingston, who's had an insane year. Like...
Crazy.
Rise to the top immediately. AJ Styles, number 3, which...
No. No, what did he do? He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He actually didn't do anything. Let's be brutal.
Well, he got the US title, didn't he? What did he have before then?
Exactly.
No, he was WWE champion. He lost to Daniel Bryan, who was our number 2.
Yeah, fair enough, Daniel Bryan.
And Bryan should be 2 at this stage.
Yeah.
An amazing year, really. Yeah. Started out as a great face, had a really good feud with The Miz, especially the first half, and then became the best heel in the company. And then number 1, Seth Rollins, which I think, fair enough. You know, he beat Brock Lesnar, didn't he? Yeah. For a while there, he was the hottest thing in WWE. You know? So you can't argue. I don't think, like, especially, it's a 500-person list. The top 10 is going to be fucking good.
It is going to be good. I just don't agree with the order of it.
Nah. I'm fine with it.
I don't really care for it, but, like, if I had to pick.
Yeah, so that's your PW Insider?
James, comment below your top 10. I'm not going to say anyone. Can people comment below the top 10?
Yes, everyone can do it if you want.
No, no one else comments.
Oh, that's true. Vince McMahon will apparently have no effect on NXT.
Yeah, Tripp said nope.
Awesome, good.
Yeah. No, but did you see the line in it? There was one line in it.
Yeah, where he's like, yet or whatever.
No, up until there was, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that Firefly Funhouse segment.
At this moment or whatever.
Talk about that.
Oh, that Firefly Funhouse is fucking
Talk about it later.
Is it Kaylee Ray who has to retire now?
No,
someone had to retire.
No, Kylie Ray left AEW.
There we go.
Tony, she didn't have to retire. Tony Khan said she asked for a release and we granted it. He's probably hiding a lot of what actually happened. I don't know what happened, so we can't really assume anything.
Yeah.
We can't really assume that they were nice people, or we can't really assume that it was amicable and mutual, but we can't assume that it was bad. So she just left, basically. She was kind of like the Bailey of AEW. She had a good match in the first one. But, yeah. Speaking of AEW.
AEW announces ticket information for Full Gear 2019, the November pay-per-view.
And you hardcore AEW fans will know why the name is Full Gear. Do you know why the name is Full Gear?
Nope. I just thought they ran out of puns for all whatever.
In the build-up to Double or Nothing, Hangman Page was told by Kenny Omega in the books that you're fat and you have to get in shape. And he was like, you need to get fat but skinny. So he had this thing called like the Full Gear Challenge, where like we went viral, where like he was like had people like posting stuff about them like working out and stuff, and like he basically, I think it was like kind of real played into a storyline.
Yeah,
where like he tried to get in shape, so that's probably where it's from.
Okay.
It sounds like a good and it's a nice logo. Like, come on, give it fair.
It's all right. Like
it looks lovely. I like it.
I don't know. I just don't particularly like the name. It's fine. I guess this is their Survivor Series. Same month as Survivor Series, which I'm a bit like, can't we please distance these big pay-per-views?
I wouldn't mind a December pay-per-view again. I remember like Christmas
no, but you get low ratings because people are watching, with family and shit.
Oh yeah,
like it's fair enough. But have your October be your big month,
Yeah.
Have a sick ass. If you really want to,
they're gonna have a great Halloween.
Have a sick ass Halloween.
They're gonna have a great Halloween TV show. I mean, Kenny Omega loves cosplay.
Yeah,
he's a fucking cosplay freak, so it's gonna be fucking good.
So like, I would fucking love that, latest on PAX AEW Future.
Yeah, can I just say like, I don't know if you watched the interviews yet, but Tony Khan is so fucking good. The time he gives to all the reporters at the end. 30-minute interviews after every pay-per-view.
Really?
Each? No. They're all standing in the media scrum.
Okay.
Yeah, and he gives them like 30 minutes.
Well, Triple H does that in like Facebook Live after.
Yeah, but like, and he answers. He seems like he has a great mind for it. I just hope his dad keeps putting the wads of cash in.
Yeah, Tony Khan has said that he expects Pac to stay. Great fucking artist.
Well, if he beat Omega, then you can't have someone who you're unsure.
If we know he's staying, we knew that he just couldn't show up at the.
And his feud has been sorted out because Hangman Page is pretty pissed off backstage, and then Pac just comes and he's so good. He's like, Hangman Page. Excuse me. I will get. You're talking about my accent. We'll get on to yours later because I've been thinking about this all week. You're gonna get a taste of your own medicine. Anyway, he was like, Hangman Page. I was really impressed with your match. So sad that you had to lose, being really like dickish.
Yeah.
And they were just like, move out of the way.
WWE were supposed to break a really big story this week. I don't know. Was it supposed to happen by now? I'm not sure. But don't know what the news is. I know something happened within WWE on Friday the 30th. People do know we're expecting to get that.
Yeah.
Sometime in the week. Okay, I remember this. Okay, this will either be a new draft or the tiered network pricing. I'd say tiered network pricing.
Yeah, they're gonna introduce some. What was it? That got leaked onto the WWE network? Some indie promotion got leaked.
Yes, it was like some.
It was ICW.
It wasn't ICW.
Fight Club Pro.
It might be Fight Club Pro. Or Rev. It was Rev Pro.
Rev Pro. Yeah.
There you go.
Rev Pro had did you see the card for Rev Pro on Friday?
No. What is it?
They had no. They had it just before Royal Quest. They had Tanahashi and Okada against Suzuki-gun.
Yeah, really?
They had Ospreay against David Starr for control of the company versus David Starr's career. They had El Fantasmo against OJMO, who we're going to be seeing this weekend.
Huh.
They had some serious card. And then they had the thing where Aussie Open won the right to face Gorillas of Destiny.
Huh.
No, they're good promotion.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this fucking tiered stuff for ages. I want to see more.
So what's the highest? So you have to pay more for what you want to get, is it?
It would basically be like, some stuff is free.
Why did that keep going?
Like your YouTube stuff would be free. Your secondary price would be like the pay-per-views. The third, which is what you want. The third one would be like Raw and SmackDown, that entire back catalogue. Maybe NXT or something in there as well. And then the fourth and final one would be everything plus indie shit. Or there could be like a middle one where it's like nice. Everything except the indie stuff, but you get a lot of like the documentaries and shit.
Yeah. But does that not run VODs out of business?
I don't know who VOD is.
No.
What is
it? It's D1 Dudley's new name. No. It's the video, is in like OTT on demand or...
Oh. Well, it depends if OTT or part.
No, it's in like a lot of people have on demand services.
Okay, well, what they would either do is they either keep them up and people can just pick and choose.
Or put the latest show on for like a week or something.
Or what's much more likely is the same way that Netflix are running it, is that they buy someone else's shows, pay them what they would get in DVD sales or whatever, plus some, and then they can overall...
as long as they're making more money than what they are on their VOD services, then Fair enough.
They might even not make as much, but they would make a fair bit more. It's like if you know the way some games are like PlayStation exclusive.
Just click on. I want to see how much a ticket is for.
Sure. You know how much you know the way there's like games that are exclusive to PlayStation. Oh, burp. The way that would work is just like PlayStation would go to a company and be like, we will pay whatever amount you would have gotten from selling this game on Xbox if you have it just on a PlayStation, in the hopes that it would shift more copies overall of a PlayStation 4 or whatever, you know?
I bet, listen, the prices, I'm just looking at the price for full gear. 30 quid for nosebleeds, 50. I'd pay a 50 quid ticket for a half nosebleed, half decent seat. It's not a bad price, to be fair to them.
300 of the first 3 rows. But the shows haven't been that good.
Yeah, we'll talk about them later. I thought this show was very good. I thought the show was decent.
It was good. I just, like...
Oh, that...
I'm not... It's not, like... I'm losing my mind here good, you know?
Yeah, but they don't reveal all your cards at once. Like, they can't... some people, like, expect this to be, like... They're going to have every match is going to be amazing. No, it's...
This is their WrestleMania.
It's wrestling, like...
This is their WrestleMania.
What is?
All Out.
No, it wasn't.
It was. This is... Every year they're going to go to Chicago and have an All Out. This is
Double or Nothing is their WrestleMania.
Double or Nothing is not the WrestleMania. And that also wasn't even that amazing. It was just a very good...
No, I'm talking... You can't expect every match to be unreal. Just saying. Unless you're OTT.
Unless you're NXT, apparently. NXT, every match is always great.
Yeah.
Maybe one per card is a bit underwhelming, but that's only in comparison to everything else in the show.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not just saying this because we're alright, but I put a stadium show up against Takeover, even though they're not...
No, not the ones that I've seen. I think, like, Scrappermania, we had British Strong Style versus The Rapture. That was amazing.
No, British Strong against Kings of North.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Rapture against Morning Hype.
Yeah, sorry. British Strong Style against Kings of the North, and we had Devlin and Walter. Those two were, like, peak. Everything else, I was like, this match ended 5 minutes early. It was very, like, restricted.
Yeah, but then we'd be there till midnight.
Yeah, I know, but then you just book less matches. You know, there was too many matches on the card. WrestleRama, I thought every match went the appropriate amount of time, but not every match was amazing.
Yeah, and this weekend we have Toni Storm against Martina, which is very
That should be good. I'm excited to see her.
I'm gonna get a picture of Toni Storm.
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah,
I do like Toni Storm. Sadie, who is Sadie?
Oh, yeah,
Sadie Gibbs took a swing at B. Priestley backstage at All Out.
Yeah, because they were angry. Oh, there was you could tell that this was like it looked like she went in it for herself.
Yeah, it seemed like they were no-selling each other's offense during the Battle Royale.
Yeah, and there was the funny thing was like B. Priestley, you know the way she helped Nyla Rose eliminate Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay retweeted and was like, Adam Cole, we good?
Oof. It's like pretty weird, I think.
Yeah.
It's rare we never get a reason like on what the thing is. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, no.
What?
Oh, he's fine.
The Baron Corbin thing?
No.
Kenta.
Kenta was hospitalized after a Royal Quest, but it says he's fine. He won.
Still a bit fucking worrying. This guy's a history of injuries, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he was in a match with Ishii, so you're gonna be hospitalized if you're in a match with Ishii.
Yeah. I hope he's doing alright.
They did a spot where they sat down in like the Shibata position on like their knees.
Yeah.
And just started slapping the piss out of each other.
I don't know. It's a bit... I don't know.
Yeah.
Triple H wants NXT UK roster members to be a big part of NXT on USA Network. I would say this means more like Pete Dunne, who hasn't been seen on NXT UK in a while, and Tyler Bate, who presumably will be going up.
Yeah.
And of course Rhea Ripley.
Of course.
Because she was the first women's champion, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You know what I'm loving? We'll get to NXT UK in a fair while. That'll be the last. No, it won't be the last because you're wrong.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for the news, I think.
Triple H said, contrary to popular belief, this is something we've been working on a while when talking about NXT moving the USA Network. I know it's been rumored for a while. I don't know.
Yeah, but they just had to make sure it was like the right time.
Sure.
But all right.
That about does it.
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes signed a multi-year deal with AEW. He's going to be like a staff member and a performer.
Oh, John Moxley was pulled from Starcast 3.
Yeah, he was probably wanted to stay at home and lick his wounds. Mend them wounds.
I was about to say something I really shouldn't have.
Yeah, do not say that.
Look, if I was in his...
Don't get Renee in trouble.
How would I get Renee in trouble? I need to go to the bathroom. You're going to get the New Japan card up, because that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to do all the shows in order.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We're going to talk about New Japan. And
since it'll be New Japan, NXT TakeOver UK, All Out, Raw,
Yep.
SmackDown. So yeah, actually, you talk about New Japan fully there, because
while the loser goes to the toilet,
wow, thank
the champ is here. Gimmick infringement. I'm gonna talk about New Japan. So, New Japan Royal Quest live from the Copper Box. First time they ever come to England, if I'm not wrong. They had a decent enough card. They had a few matches that meant something, a few matches that didn't really mean anything. And we're going to dive right into those. First of all, we had Roppongi 3K come out, which is Rocky Romero, who's a later Roppongi Vice, who we turned into Roppongi 3K. And then the two junior heavyweights, Sho and Yo, who are brilliant. They had a 6-man tag match against Raisuke Taguchi, the rugby playing funny guy. The Shota Umino, or Shooter as he's known after his stint with Moxley, and Ren Narita, if I'm not wrong. And this was just like an opening crowd pleaser. They just had like a match where the Roppongi 3K won because they have such a good theme tune, which Rocky Romero sings. Rocky Romero sings all his theme tunes and raps all his theme tunes. Got a photo with that guy at my first ever show. He's a good guy. Shota Umino was really over after his stint with Moxley. Your man who went...
Chair. Get off my chair, bitch.
Hey, I'm the champion. Your man Umino, his stint with Moxley has really put him over. Because now people are like chatting.
It's gonna be ending now, right?
And he's getting...
Is Moxley still champion?
Yeah, he's gonna get it taken off him by Juice. He's getting protected. Shota Umino now because they think really highly of him.
Yes.
Sho pin Ren Narita for the win. Powerbomb lung blower was the move. Next was Kota Ibushi and Juice Robinson defeated the Bullet Club. Yujiro Takahashi and Hugh, who was another one of them like Samoan Dynasty kind of guys.
Sure. Never headbutt a Samoan.
I'm going to go through this really quickly. Kota Ibushi pinned Hikuleo, of course, because he's the G1 champion.
Remember when Kota Ibushi was in the Cruiserweight Classic?
Yeah,
That's insane that he actually was in WWE.
He got to the semi. Yeah. The Kamigoye knee is a great move.
Oh, they really botched the ending of that, didn't they?
What?
The Cruiserweight Classic. It was like the two semi-finals was like Zack Sabre Jr.
and
a Mexican wrestler.
Lindsay Dorado.
Lindsay Dorado, yes.
No, Grand Metalik. Sorry.
Grand Metalik.
Against Cedric Alexander.
No. And
TJP.
then it was Kota Ibushi and TJP.
Yeah.
And TJP and Grand Metalik win. The two wrong winners.
TJP is the...
And I get that you want someone who's going to be a company man and keep going like TJP did.
Yeah, but TJP is in Impact now. Anyway, he used to be... never mind. He used to be like Suicide. You know that guy in Impact?
Yeah.
Anyway, now for the first proper match. Will Ospreay and Robbie Eagles, the Birds of Prey, defeated the Bullet Club, Taiji Ishimori and El Fantasma. By the way, El Fantasma was in a lot of hot water last week. Did you hear what he did?
No.
After he beat Ospreay in the semi-final of the Super J Cup, which he went on to win, he got on the mic and called Will Ospreay the autistic assassin. And a lot of people were not happy with him. That's just a bit of a sensitive issue. He's known for using a lot of...
I personally wouldn't find that overly it wouldn't offend me, but I could see why it would offend some people.
Yeah, of course.
And when you're on that type of stage, you probably shouldn't use it on this podcast.
Of course, this is an amazing match, and they won with a Code Red, which was like a homage to Amazing Red.
Yes,
it was basically a double Spanish fly off the top rope. They both went up the top rope. Eagles and Ospreay somehow got the titles, and went up to the ramp, and Ishimori and El Fantasma were like, give them back. He pissed them on, and he called themselves the Birds of Prey, and now they've announced that they are challenging them for the titles in the end of this month. Next this is actually another really good storyline match. Los Ingobernables de Japón, represented by Tetsuya Naito and Sonata, against Jay White and Chase Owens, which is...
I like Jay White.
Yeah,
and every time I see Chase Owens, I'm like, ooh, Kevin Owens.
And they're setting up... obviously Sonata, okay, they're setting up Naito against Jay White. So White hit Sonata with a chair, and then Naito hit White with a Destino. and then hit his own 3 count.
Destino.
They tapped his own 3 count. You should the call for the Destino. Brilliant. And they're building towards Naito against Jay White for the IC title. And obviously Sonata has a title match coming up. Next, this is brilliant. Guerrillas of Destiny face off against the winners of the Rev Pro tournament, who would go on to face them for the titles. Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher Aussie Open, who are 2 really nice guys and they were amazing wrestlers. They had a great match, and Aussie Open were really over because they're obviously like, even though they're Australian, like Australia is like they're over in the British and they're like all over. They're all over the independent wrestling scene. They are gonna be back. Like it's great. They're gonna. I'd say they'll get signed soon.
Guess who's back? Back again.
And then probably the least predictable and like combined with good match. These are the next 3 matches. Kenta against Tomohiro Ishii, which is just them just like kicking the piss out of each other. And basically.
Kenta won, right?
And Kenta beat
new
Ishii
open weight, never open weight champion.
With the GTS and won. Tomohiro Ishii's reign lasted 89 days with 0 successful defenses.
Whoa.
Nah. Anyway, he hit him with Go to Sleep. He was the originator of the Go to Sleep. And won.
Did you see Daniel Bryan giving Go to Sleep? Like there was a chance of seeing him
and to Kofi in a house show.
Yeah. And fucking Daniel Bryan gets him up, gives him a Go to Sleep. Kofi kicks out at 1.
Yeah.
So good!
Yeah.
Woo. What? Man, that's how you bury someone.
And then the biggest surprise of the night, and I'll have a prediction after this, British Heavyweight Championship match, Hiroshi Tanahashi against Zack Sabre Jr. Everyone thought Zack's going to win. Zack's promos are brilliant. Zack didn't win. Zack lost, and he went backstage and started blaming Boris Johnson for his loss. Brilliant. He just went...
Sure.
He went off.
Brexit, I guess.
He was fucking hilarious.
What's going to happen to the UK scene once Brexit hits?
I don't know. Tanahashi won with the high fly flow. That'll be a topic for another day. Tanahashi won the Rev Pro, which means he might have to come over and defend it a bit in England, which means he's close to Ireland, which means Tanahashi might become the OTT 5th anniversary. I really hope that happens. No, Zack Sabre Jr. is brilliant. Tanahashi is obviously like the John Cena, and then he played air guitar on the title, which is what he does.
NWO.
And then this is it was such an obvious result, but it was dubbed one of the best matches a lot of people have seen live from who I've talked to on Twitter. It was Kazuchika Okada against Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki has my favourite entrance in the world.
I like Suzuki.
Do you like the entrance? Can't say Nina Ray.
I do.
Yeah. Anyway, they had a great match. Sonata came out and made it clear he'd be the next challenge for his title, which is before Wrestle Kingdom, because he beat Okada in the G1. So they're going to fight on the show just before Wrestle Kingdom, which is like in a week.
January, right?
No, they're going to fight on in 4 weeks' time.
Okay.
And then obviously it's going to be Okada against Ibushi for the title of Wrestle Kingdom in the main event.
Ibushi will win that, right? I know they've wanted to push Ibushi for a long time, but he hasn't just taken a contract properly.
He's fully now.
Exactly, and that's why they're going to push it big time.
So that's the end of
It would be cool if he came to 5th anniversary.
He might.
I'd love to see.
I think we might be having Chaos come. Anyway, it's going on at the same time as the Junior Tag League though, so I won't keep your hopes up. Anyway,
alright.
New Japan was very good.
That's good to hear.
Well done, New Japan.
I probably should get fully into New Japan, but I just don't have their subscription service.
No, you just watch it on Watch Wrestling 20. No.
Oh my gosh. You mean watchwrestlinglegally.com, right, Rain?
Yeah.
Yep. Woo! Ooh. I want to talk quickly about the show I went to. The Irish School of Wrestling put on a little show. It was very good. It was it's much better than I thought it was going to be. There was a couple matches, there was no names or whatever, and it was kind of it was clear they were going out there to, you know what I mean?
The job.
No, not the job, but to get experience.
Yeah.
To get experience.
Yeah, which is what it's for.
Yeah. But then you did have bigger names like Scotty Davis winning the Irish Heritage Championship.
Yeah, he was
pretty match of the night.
Was that the Irish NWA Heavyweight Championship it looked like when it was when he put it on his story? Yeah.
I know it was nice.
Yeah. He can't stop losing.
Yeah. He's never going to lose. That Scotty Davis fella.
No.
And then More Than Hyper there, which I didn't think they would be, which is pretty cool.
They're always
fought Tranquilo.
Yeah, and they're good lads.
Yeah. I got a picture with them. I was so happy.
Yeah, Darren Carney's really thank you.
Fucking Raven Creed was advertised, but she was just sitting in the crowd beside Justy.
Yeah, speaking of Raven Creed, she did a podcast this week on fuck CCW. Anyway,
Yeah.
fuck Lee Callahan, whoever his name is, an owner of CCW, who are trying to make a resurgence. But Ray Creed did a podcast this week explaining why they shouldn't support them and how what a bad, and like I'm not gonna go into. You can listen to yourself. It's a good,
interesting listen.
I can say a good listen because you can't. It's not really a good thing to be listening to. But this guy was.
No, I was smiling the entire time.
This guy was the scum of the scum, and do not let him come back into the ruin Irish wrestling.
Pretty awful stuff.
Yeah. He wasn't a good promoter. He wasn't a good person. Fuck CCW.
Michael May accidentally won not a championship. He accidentally won a match.
Against who?
I couldn't tell you. He's from Portugal. He looked like Zack Ryder.
Okay.
It was.
Was he supposed to? He was supposed to win in the end. Though.
It was a roll up, I think. No, I don't think he was.
He wouldn't have lost. Michael May wouldn't have lost to some import.
Some import.
No, he wouldn't have lost. Michael May's.
Yeah, that was quite awkward. You could tell they were both kind of annoyed. Michael May was like, "I won." It was funny. Well, obviously, I'm not a wrestler. Perhaps he was supposed to win right there, but it didn't look like it. Is all I'm saying.
Yep.
Was there anything else there? Particularly memorable?
No, we've a lot to talk about.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a shit.
NXT UK Cardiff. Such a nice fucking logo. This somehow stole the weekend.
And we're going to talk through how each one of our predictions did as we go.
Noam Dar defeated Travis Banks.
This is where Kieran was very angry.
Because last week I listened back to it and I'm like, I think I'll go with Noam Dar. And then I was like, no, I won't. Actually, I'll go with Travis Banks. I'm a fucking moron.
I put on the story that I put on. I said I picked Jericho, but I actually picked Hangman Page in the end. But it was 8-6 by the time the main event came around.
Yeah. Fucking hate you.
Anyway, it was a good. It was basically a match of like I want to be on Takeover. Yeah, but you have to earn your right. So they both fought on Takeover.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It was a great opening match.
Great way to put over the entire show, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good match. I'm glad to see more Noam Dar being like booked well, or he's doing shit. Because I feel like he had a fair bit of hype behind him for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then it all just kind of disappeared.
No Pinky, no Party. The OG fans. He's part of it. There's an ICW faction called the Kinky Party, which is Shah Samuels.
Sure.
And Jack Jesser, they're part of a thing called the Kinky Party. Great. And then Noam Dar joined, they called it the Pinky Party. Then
great to hear.
Cesaro was standing there and he was like, I want a challenger.
Yep.
And
who comes out but bloody
Jordan Devlin. No, it didn't. No. I knew it. Ilya Dragunov goes, and then he goes to the ring, and he's so intense. He's good, isn't he? He's good. Admit it.
He is quite good, yeah.
He comes to the ring, and
I never doubted he was good.
He does this thing, and then Cesaro comes out, and they beat the living hell out of each other.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah,
It's a good match. It's a really good match.
Unbesiegbar.
Made me like Cesaro again, because I'm always like, Cesaro's just okay, and then he has a great match, and I'm like, oh.
And then he lost in 5 minutes to The Miz on Monday, but we'll get over that.
Shut up.
Anyway, Dragunov was great, and then he went for the Torpedo Moscow, which is a great finishing name.
I would fucking love if, what's it called?
He went to you.
No, if every takeover you had a main roster guy.
Yeah. Give
the rub, as they say.
But Dragunov went for the Torpedo Moscow and got hit with a... Oh my god, wait. Reverse. 30 Cesaro swings.
40 Cesaro swings.
Well, it's been debated.
Insane.
There's people like, oh, it's 40. There's people like, it's 30. And there's people like,
6.
It's only 25, you didn't count anything.
Then that's crazy, man.
Well, give me a Brian Alvarez reaction to the 40. Give me a Brian Alvarez description of the 40 swings. Remember in our first episode, you were like saying how Brian Alvarez really overhypes things.
And he swings him a million times. And then Dave Meltzer's like, well, it wasn't quite a million.
Did you see this week? Some guy tweeted Dave Meltzer, and sometimes Dave Meltzer like retweets and responds. He's like, Dave, do you agree that Mr. Perfect was like the greatest ever? And then he lists all his achievements, and Dave Meltzer just retweets and goes, no.
I love Dave Meltzer.
And
they still say Cesaro swing to this day. Well, I'd say he stopped a long time ago, Brian.
Did you see the Legend Wrestling lad's got a photo of him like walking into the venue. And some guy edited it, saying, fucking put like photos. I'll show you later. But like Dave is just like, no. It's like, no. Anyway, Dragunov, after the 30 Cesaro swings, went for a Torpedo Moscow. and then got counted into a huge uppercut, neutralizer, 1, 2, 3, Cesaro wins, but puts out, and then you think he's going to beat him up afterwards, but no, he shook hands afterwards.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good. Solid match. Really good.
Next match. So that made it...
Most of us didn't expect Alien Dragunov.
That made it 2-1 to me. And then I was so happy I got this, because I would have lost the predictions if I had, because I was thinking that Gallus, it would have been Gallus' night where Gallus win, and then Joe Coffey of Gallus wins, and they have like this big celebration. I'm so happy I didn't. This was an unbelievable match.
Mark Andrews and Morgan Webster became the new NXT UK Tag Team Champions.
I love this match.
This was fucking incredible.
And no, sorry, but like Mark Andrews had his song from his band playing. He won the titles. The money he must have been raking in that night.
The fucking I liked Mark Andrews a lot in that first NXT, like the UK Championship tournament.
I liked Andrews.
Yeah, but they didn't really do with him.
No, I love Flash Morgan Webster. The mob. What's he call them? What do they call them? Those people, the mod. Yeah, the mod father.
Yeah,
he's so good. But this match was just everyone played their part perfectly. Yeah, they had the heel.
Great. It's another classic NXT Tag Team Champion match. Championship match.
Gallus destroying people. Grizzled young vets trying to keep the titles at all costs, and then the hometown boys. This is very unbelievable. It's so good. I don't quite remember the exact finish. Was it? It was one of them moves.
It was probably a move. Yeah, right.
No, it was It was 6. It was one of them 6:30 or. There was a shooting star press onto the outside from Mark Andrews. It was a class match, and the winners and new NXT Tag Team Champions, putting me 3-1 up in the predictions.
It's just one of those it's just one of those fucking NXT tag matches. Of course, it's amazing. You know?
Yeah. Mandrews and Flash Morgan Webster.
Then we had Joe Coffey defeated Dave Mastiff in a last man standing match.
This was unbelievable.
This was very
this
hard hitting, man.
It was so British as well. It was so UK. They pulled out weapons from the ring. There's just pool balls, and then someone got suplexed right into a pool ball. It was nasty. Yeah. And then they had a cricket bat. I'm pretty sure the American audience watching at home were like, "He's got the spatula out." Mom, he's got the spatula. And a pool cue.
Pretty fucking great, man.
Honestly. Mom, he's got a giant chopstick out.
It's just like, at this point, every match was amazing. Yeah. I'm glad Joe Coffey won. I do like Joe Coffey.
He went, and that was Kieran pulling it back to 3-2.
Because I think at the end of the last takeover, it was like Walter just big boots him out of the ring instantly. Yeah. And I feel like this is a way of, like, for your audiences, like probably me, that just watch the takeovers, this is a good way of being like, yeah, no, Joe Coffey's still good.
And it was my favorite ending to a last man standing match ever. So inventive. What was the exact ending? They were up at the ramp and they were like about to there was a great, we talked about where they were in the aisle and the Mastiff just hands them a chair and they just run at each other. Huh. And then they're at the end and they're near the announce table and they're fighting over these odd production boxes. And they try and powerbomb each other off or whatever, and then they're both getting up to their feet after a big move, a big suplex, and they both have their hand, Mastiff is getting up like that. And Coffey gets up, leans against the thing, and he just say this is the production box. Mastiff's got his hand on it, and Coffey just kicks the box. Oof. And Coffey just kicks the box, and Mastiff falls down without the ref looking. And
no, I still prefer the Johnny Gargano Ciampa one.
Yeah, it was good, but
where he falls off the stage and he's just barely standing.
Yeah, but that was up there. It's a great match.
Then we had the only match that I didn't love, which was Kaylee Ray defeating Toni Storm, the NXT UK Women's Championship.
I didn't mind it. I mean,
it was okay. It just wasn't near the quality of anything else.
What I hate is that fucking pose. Kaylee Ray is like a vicious heel. That pose she does when she gets into the ring. This thing.
You're fucking moron.
That thing where you go like that. It's just
looks like you're surfing.
Yeah, it looks awful. It looks tacky. But she's a great wrestler and she won the title.
Yeah, no, I do like her. I just, it was okay. It was an okay match. Nowhere near the quality of anything else, which is a real pity.
We both.
Go on.
We both got this wrong, but I didn't think.
Yeah, I didn't think they would take it off.
It was all right. It was okay. It was good. I didn't mind it.
It was okay, but then we had match of the weekend.
Yeah,
without a fucking doubt.
Okay, fair play to Walter, but performance of the weekend.
to Tyler. Oh my gosh, like this guy. You think he can get a crown on the side for fucking NXT, like that original tournament?
Jesus
this is insane.
Christ. Some of the stuff, like his back must have been fucking
big strong boy. Fucking
big strong
great.
boy indeed.
It was such a good match. It's like it's what 45 minutes long.
Yeah,
50. It's insane, and it's just like the entire fucking first.
No,
like,
when someone said, I remember someone from Cultaholic said, it's tried the best. When you know you get to the main event and there's an hour left on a 3-hour pay-per-view, you know it's going to be something special.
See, I was like, okay, well, these shows are usually like 2.5 hours long, so I didn't think it'd go that long. But this entire match, the first like half an hour, 35 minutes, was just built around Tyler Bate just can't pick him up. He almost does, and he just can't. And then when he finally gets him on his shoulders,
it's like Andre and fucking Hogan. It's so good,
fucking incredible. Because he's like he's so big. He's such a big cunt, man.
Yeah, and sorry, but Tyler's chest got chopped up badly here.
Tyler looks good. He looks good with the beard.
He can play the piano as well.
He's dating Tony Storm, is he?
No, is he? I don't know. Anyway, the veganism. I'm not saying I'm converting to veganism, but if that's what does to your body,
fuck yeah.
Fair enough.
Kidding me?
But all of British strong style are vegan.
Just there he's picking him. The first time he picks him up on his shoulders, and Walter he's so heavy that it just crushes him.
It was unbelievable. And sorry, what was the thing at the end where some of the moves at the end when he's picking him up?
There was just right towards the end the ultimate way of putting Tyler Bate over.
They also
gives him fucking. Is it like he?
Overhead press.
He does Walter does his giant fucking leap off the top rope to Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate kicks out at 2 or whatever.
Wait, didn't Tyler Bate kick out at 1 or something?
That's what I'm getting to.
Oh, right.
He then does a power bomb, I believe, and 1 kick out.
Insane pop.
Like that is the most effective use of a 1 count I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
Incredible. I cannot I watched it again last night and it just blew me away. It just
unbelievable.
And the crowd are so good for this match.
Yeah.
The entire time. And you're always afraid
5 match cards, guys.
That's what you need, man.
Unbelievable.
Fuck, man. It was so good. It was the perfect wrestling match.
Perfect. And we
very well top the.
It was such an obvious result, but it made you think that it might not have been.
Oh yeah, and that's what you want, like.
Yeah.
But like
some of the stuff, like honestly, if you look at his Instagram when he's in the gym, it's fucking freaky.
He's a big, strong boy.
The guy can do he did a wall flip last week. He's fucking lifting stuff with chains around his neck. Then there's a video of him playing the piano. You're like, what the fuck off, Tyler?
It's like, fuck off.
Do my homework.
Big, strong boy. Big, strong boy. What I think NXT UK might have my favorite set design.
I like the darkish.
Any other promotion. Not only the darkish, but it extends back so far. It feels like an actual indie show with just
when that
amazing production quality. The camera cuts are so good. It's fucking perfect.
Yeah, we'll get on to
so nice.
We'll get on to like not so good camera work later.
Yeah, but like
unfortunately. But anyway, no, A+, this show gets unbelievable.
It might not be A+ just because of the women's match, but this match is an A++.
Unbelievable. Okay, we're done. But no.
And I just gotta stress, might be the best looking pay-per-views I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So far. I think of all the specials like we've seen, and I'm just like, I cannot
my
get over how nice it looks. Because it really is just
that takes some strength.
Yeah, I know. Like it's just a sexy ass indie show with amazing production quality.
Yeah. Class. Anyway.
We're just watching the highlights here as we talk, by the way.
Yeah.
How long are these? Okay, there's only like 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
Lifting him up. It's incredible.
It's just his regular deadlift in the gym to be brilliant.
Yeah. Anyway, that does it for NXT UK, Cardiff. The best show of the weekend by a mile.
Except for Raw. No, I'm messing.
No, Raw was better.
Anyway.
AEW. I didn't watch everything on this, but I watched a couple of matches.
I did.
This was your big mark, like.
I watched everything.
Okay,
because I care about my job.
And that's why I'm the champ. The job, okay, sure. The buy-in. Nyla Rose wins the Casino Battle Royale.
Bit of a clusterfuck. They missed the fucking wild card. You had one job.
What do you mean?
They missed her fucking coming out.
Oh yeah.
And it was a good wild card, to be fair. Mercedes Martinez was the wild card. You had people debuting like ODB. Oh my god, she's a fucking. Have you heard about ODB?
Nope.
She just her big boobs are over. She's like
wow.
She's basically 50.
Okay, jeez, you need.
No, I'm swear she
ODB.
Look at her.
ODB.
No.
That's probably not her. Wrestler. Everyone type of ODB.
For those who can't say.
Kieran, really? You're going to say...
Kieran typed of ODB and Old Dirty Bastard, the rapper, came up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not say they got her over. You can
no, she literally says that.
Sexist.
She literally says that herself. Look at her.
Stop, don't point at her.
50 years old now. She's former TNA knockout. She was there.
Come
on. Yeah, Nyla Rose won because they're furthering the Britt Baker Bea Priestley storyline.
Yeah,
pretty good. And then Nyla Rose's opponent was decided later that night, but we'll talk about that later. Stop. Anyway.
Private Party defeated Angelico and Jack Evans.
I love Private Party. I think they're great.
Didn't watch the buy-in.
And Angelico and Jack Evans.
They're always shit.
No, Private Party are great. They won obviously because they're building towards the match with the Young Bucks.
Yep.
Angelico and Jack Evans turned heel. They beat the crap out of Private Party at the end.
Which, all right, fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Reddit feeds are brilliant.
I guess it's the best buy-in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next match
didn't have a fucking librarian match.
SCU. Oh no, they did.
They did.
No, in the Battle Royal.
What the fuck?
No, listen. The librarian got knocked out of the ring, and the male librarian saved her by putting books on the ground. Oh, Kieran, if you could see Kieran's face right now.
Fuck off. It's like, what a shit gimmick.
Right, SEU defeated Jungle Express of Marco Stunt, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus is so
fucking love Luchasaurus. Daniel D. Friend of the show, Daniel D. loves Luchasaurus. He loved the show. He loved.
Yeah, he loves someone else who appeared later on the night. Yeah, Daniel Dwyer. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want his identity revealed. He loves the deal, right?
Yeah. Anyway. Get it. You're right.
Penis.
Anyway.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
SEU won. We both got this wrong.
I don't know. I just figured. I guess they're putting up Luchasaurus.
Yeah, but SEU needed to win.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Scorpio Sky is very good. Frankie Kazarian is a legend. He tried to fucking floss when Marco Stunt flossed.
I sound like I hate him now. Jeez, you kidding me?
It was a double best Meltzer driver.
Such a shit name.
And the win.
I get it, Meltzer.
Sorry, it was best.
That's
moonsault ever or something. Yeah.
The Meltzer drivers is Young Bucks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah. Jeez, they got Meltzer driver. Yeah. Anyway.
Then we had match of the night, I think. Just on this show. Pac and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, it was a great match. Great match, but I think the ladder match is better.
Anyway. Fuck off. Spot Fest. No, I just really like this as well.
Anyway.
Just really great match.
Yeah, it was a great match, and like we thought it's not like a shock result. It is a shock, but the way he won,
the way it happened.
No, but how quickly he basically, the thing of the whole night was Kenny. The whole match was Kenny couldn't get the one wing Daniel.
Yep.
Kenny, and then he went for it one last time, and Pac locked him in. What was it called?
Some sort of hold.
It was called the octopus. It was an octopus hold. No, it's called that, but it was called something. I don't know. But then Kenny passed out within like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and it was shocking. I was shocked that he passed out. But Kenny's losing a lot, isn't he? Yeah, but it's a good storyline. It's decent, but I think he should have a different role in the company, and we'll probably get onto that later. But for my money, match of the night. I thought. You think he should have been champ? Yeah. But we'll get onto that. Anyway. We then had Jimmy Havoc defeated
Darby Allin and Joey Janela. In the Cracker Barrel Classic. Okay, this was so good, and like it would have really annoyed Jim Cornette. Some of the best. Oh man, they shot on Jim Cornette as well. Did you see it?
Did they? What did they say?
Okay, basically, no.
Fuck you, Jim Cornette! Right to the camera.
No. Okay, so the start of the match, they decided to duct tape Jimmy Havoc to a chair, put a lot of thumbtacks in his mouth, and close it shut, and kick him in the face. Oh my! And then Darby Allin,
brutalizer. That's what it was.
Yeah, the brutalizer. And then Darby Allin did like a top, like a top rope like dive
through the thing.
No, over the corner, right into Jimmy Havoc, who was duct taped to a chair. And then, what was it? One of the best.
Alan attempted a suicide fall with a barrel positioned on top of Havoc, who was like on steel steps.
No.
Havoc moved and Alan crushed the barrel.
Yeah, no, he put the barrel on his back. But one of the best moves like that happened before that was with the monkey flip.
Yeah.
Havoc put a chair on Janela's back and did a monkey flip, and Janela just landed in the chair and just sat down like this.
Oh my gosh.
And Havoc did all his paper. Havoc got into the ring and started giving himself staples. And started you just go
extreme, I guess.
And then he started cutting up people with like paper cuts and all that sort of crack. It was a really good match. Alan just hurts himself. Hurts himself.
We then had.
I know Havoc. Obviously, Havoc won with the acid rainmaker through a barrel.
Yes, which fair enough.
Yeah, and he's if he's getting put over, then that's fine. He's really
like Havoc. I think he's decent. I know you love him.
He needs to turn heel. Havoc is a dick. Is so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Havoc is a dick in progress when he was fighting.
I just think people would still cheer him. So
Havoc against Will Ospreay is a feud that got a lot of people into wrestling in progress.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me, if you ever seen some of the, just look up some of the stuff. It's unreal.
The Dark Order beat the Best Friends for an AEW World Tag Team Championship tournament buy-in.
Yeah, with the fatality.
Yes.
They're not bad, but they got no crowd reaction whatsoever.
Yeah.
Look, Best Friends are over like a rover.
It was alright, but the real highlight is the lights coming out and Orange Cassidy appearing to help the Best Friends.
Yeah, it just hands in his pockets.
Does
a suicide dive, and then does a kick flip.
Fucking great.
Just flips up, and then they hug him.
Yeah. Daniel worked out big for this.
Yep, he loves
Orange Cassidy. And Cassidy's fucking funny, so
So like that just proved like that kind of proves what I'm assuming Daniel isn't like the most hardcore of hardcore fans, and Orange Cassidy made him pop. Orange Cassidy just reaches so many different kind of tiers of wrestling fans.
He's fucking funny, like, isn't
he? Yeah, he's brilliant.
If you like being entertained, you'll like Orange Cassidy. And he's a great wrestler on top of that. He just didn't show it off as much. He has some great free matches on YouTube if you want to watch them. They're all good.
This put me... this was another match. This is where we kind of like... Where the title was won and lost. Because I picked Jimmy Havoc and I picked the Dark Order. Whereas Kieran picked someone else.
Fucker. Rio then...
Yeah, defeated...
Shida...
Yeah, Hikaru. This is where my coin flip was wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Now Rio is going to face Nyla Rose.
Just like someone who's like that tall against someone who's that tall.
Yeah,
no, they're both apparently this was an unbelievable match. Very good. They're both very good.
I didn't love it.
They're both very good. Next is a match that has divided opinion more than most. Because if you're an old school wrestling fan, you say it was a good match. But if you're like some people are just like, it was not really great. Sure, like Wrestle Talk said it was match of the night.
I think this is where like for me, I'm like, I don't know much about the history of Dusty Rhodes, do I?
No, but you know the story because Cody called. Do you know the story?
I vaguely know it.
Cody called Sean Spears, obviously scripted, a good hand. Sean Spears wasn't happy, so he crocked him off the head. Now this is where wrestling is all about fun and games, but what happened to Pharaoh was I'm sure a lot of
his
people.
Dog they did the pyro or whatever. The dog's fucking freaking out.
Yeah, he wanted to go. They should have let him go. Star Trek cosplay, anything for Brandy to get fucking dressed up like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Cody looked alright, I suppose. He picked MJF as his.
Fair enough. Arn Anderson was there, and I'm like, I don't know who Arn is.
Oh, it was a brilliant spine buster. Tully and MJF like throwing their shirts at each other was just a bit cringy.
Yeah.
It was just a bit weird.
I don't know. This match was okay. I don't love Sean Spears particularly. Alright.
I like his team tune.
Is that it?
No, that's a different one.
No, okay. Alright, keep talking.
It was a good match. It was okay. Cody's decent. Sean Spears' entrance was good.
Yeah. She dressed as a Borg.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah, it divided opinion. WrestleTalk called a match of the night, which I'm not quite sure about.
It was alright.
But it was good.
It's a decent cosplay as the Borg.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh my god.
You see. Like,
yeah, so.
Yeah, brownies. Anyway. Yeah, it was good. They kind of.
I thought it was.
They're not the best wrestlers in the world, so they're gonna have to have. If they're having a match as a storyline match, they can't have a work rate match.
Yeah, probably Cody's weakest match on AEW so far. But I don't know. I just right now AEW isn't the most newcomer friendly. I feel
they're trying,
but I hope that changes because I'm a big proponent of you shouldn't need to watch 50 YouTube videos to understand what the feud is.
They're gone once they get on TV.
That's the thing. I get that, but also I've had like 4 fucking pay-per-views, man. You know, you can't do it for like 4 pay-per-views in a row where I feel like I really need to watch the YouTube stuff to like catch on what's exactly happening. Which, fine, I get it, but I don't know. They should work on more promo packages. Because that WWE, you really can't just enter in whenever because of those promo packages. And they have the best ones in the business by a mile.
OTT do.
No, they don't. OTT's like, they're all like decent, but they're all very similar. They all have like the single note piano or whatever, and it's all the same filter. Great. They're nice. They're nice. I just
they get mentioned by Dave Meltzer.
WWE have the really solid ones. They're consistently really good at telling you exactly what's happening.
Okay. This match. Fucking hell.
Lucha Brothers defeated the Young Bucks for the AAA Championship.
I thought both the Young Bucks might have died, and so did people backstage. Apparently, people were like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
This was
pretty crazy match.
Phoenix has turned into one of my favorite wrestlers. The guy can fly.
Now I don't know much about these wrestlers as you do, Ryan. I can just say that I enjoyed it, and I was worried for Matt Jackson said.
Yeah. When he got the double stomp pile driver to the ladder.
That was fucking rough.
And then there was one where like he nearly hit his head when he went through the table. And then the Canadian Destroyer through the table was so good.
Keep talking about this match because I have no hot takes for this one. Of every match, I'm like, this is the one where I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. No, but I'm not overly invested in either team. No, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Second bathroom break. Cody again. I mean, sorry.
Dude, Pepsi goes right through me.
Yeah, the Lucha Bros against the Young Bucks AAA tag titles spot fest with a good bit of storyline in it, but there was some Ray Phoenix doing like a handspring suicide dive over the top rope. Handspring like Jeff Hardy kind of swanton bomb over the top rope, landed it perfectly. The two best spots of the night was the Pentagon Canadian Destroyer off the top rope through the table, and the assisted package pile driver from Pentagon. And Phoenix through the ladder. Like apparently backstage the wives were like fearing for Matt and Nick's health because they look like they're about to die, and they said they're never gonna. Well, they called it a ladder death match. So, like, Escalero de la Muerte. I'm pretty sure that means ladder death. So, we knew we were expecting, but like, wow. Some people like calling it one of the best ladder matches ever. Yeah, Kieran, it's getting widespread praise for being one of the best ladder matches ever.
But was it as good as Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper at TLC?
Oh yeah, no.
That was good. That was very good.
Anyway, I remember, was that the one where they had all the people who lost the Survivor Series match against all the...
I believe so.
Yeah.
For the IC title, I think.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, great match, but what happened after is probably the biggest thing. Because 2 men in US president masks, brilliant, came out and attacked the Young Bucks and hit the top rope blockbuster on the Lucha Bros and revealed themselves to be one of the best tag teams. They're not allowed to use LAX, did you hear that?
Yeah, I know, but whatever.
They're going to be called, and Conan's going to come. Santana and Ortiz. Oh my god. They are so good. They're so good.
So does this mean
they're so good?
Who's going to be the mystery tag partner?
LAX, I think.
Is it still going to be them?
I'd say it'll be
they've already debuted though?
I'd say it'll be LAX.
Okay, sure. Now let's move on to our main event. The most okay match on the show. Yeah,
Hangman came out on a horse, which he named Hunter Horse Helmsley in the BTE videos.
Oh my gosh. Versus Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship.
It was good. It was better than it had any right to be because they're both. Hangman's really good. Hangman's like
two. Right. I don't know. I'm just looking at Reddit right now and I'm seeing people be like, Jericho's the right choice, and I'm like, no, he's not. No, they put themselves into a corner stupidly at this point.
Yeah, they Roman Reigns, Hangman kind of, and they.
It should have been Kenny Omega. Amazing in the ring. You know you're gonna get a great match every time. People just
thought it was too obvious. That's the only problem.
Of everyone, people know who fucking Kenny Omega is, especially in this company.
Yeah.
And who is not? He's not like a Cody Rhodes level. We know he owns the company, but we know he's involved in the company. Yeah. No one would complain. Well, there'd be a little bit of backlash. It wouldn't be major, you know.
He's doing unbelievable work with the women's division. You know, he's fully in charge of the women's division. Yeah. Should be cool.
Well, he should have been the champion. It doesn't make any sense to have either your fucking Roman Reigns no name or Chris Jericho ex WWE.
Yeah, and now they can't. You can't really take the belt off Jericho within like the first few shows, which is really annoying.
You could, you know.
You could, but like.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm not really interested in it.
Poor decision. I don't give a shit about Jericho. I just don't care anymore. I'm fucking sick of him.
No,
he's no good. He's not no good, but he doesn't have it in the ring anymore.
He's
and
the same
I'm
shtick.
Sick of his promos now.
He's the same shtick. Abuse the refs.
Fingers to the crowd. He grabs the cameraman and shakes the camera. Fucking. He's good. He's good. I know he's good.
His last run in WWE was so fucking
The list one?
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
And the Festival of Friendship, where he nearly didn't get that. Did you hear on the night, Vince was out, Trips was out of town. Sorry, Vince was out of town. And they, Trips tried to completely, scrap the whole Festival of Friendship.
Really?
Yeah, apparently Vince was like, it's so good. And Vince was like, yeah, we'll get the painting of Kevin and Chris. And he was out of town, and he had to fight.
I could definitely imagine Triple H being the more serious, hey, wrestling's serious. It's not a joke, okay?
Yeah, but that was because I remember Jericho explaining how it was so effective.
Yeah,
he was like, I see the list. Oh my god, I see my name. Why is my name on here? People see the list of KO.
Yeah.
Oh my god, list of KO. Fine. It was just so good.
Genius. But that stuff is all great, and Jericho, on the mic especially, I know can be great, but he's just not that great in the ring. No, not anymore.
He's put on a lot of weight, so I'm just saying, I'm not.
You can put on weight and still be good though, and he's just like in a company with Kenny Omega and Pac, John Moxley. You just can't have this guy as your first champion.
He'd be good as someone who just come out, kick the shit out of people without them from behind, and having matches with them because his gimmick should just be, I'm better than you. Like, he has a gimmick ready. Where's my thank you? How about he just runs, instead of having the title, if he didn't have the title, just run through the company saying, I want to thank you.
Basically. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. They really fucking booked themselves into a corner. And they could have gotten out of it and made it a triple threat type thing.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know?
Two things we learned. NXT won. And I won.
Not for long, right? Not for long.
Oh wait, do we need to?
We're going to have to do predictions, yeah.
Okay, Clash Champions this Sunday. We're gonna have to do predictions. Anyway,
after we talk about Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
We begin with the OC ruining Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman's contract signing.
There was one golden moment from this.
Are we getting a triple threat from this?
I don't know yet. But
who the fuck is going with
basically this, wasn't Strowman and Rollins were in the ring? Or no, Cole was in the ring talking about this being set up.
Yeah.
And then the OC come down. And Michael Cole goes, you can't come into the ring. This is a contract. And AJ just goes, shut up, Michael. Fucking everyone goes mental.
Look, that's what we all want to do, isn't it? You know? I just want to scream and just shut up.
Shut up, Michael.
This led to a tag team match between Rollins and Strowman, who defeated Gallows and Anderson by pinfall.
Basically Strowman went on his rampage and then he accidentally hit Rollins.
Yeah, and then Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode took advantage. They ran down to the ring and 5-on-1 mauling allowed the heels to lay out Strowman and then Rollins.
They did a super magic killer.
Yeah. Look, it was alright. It was decent enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll like. It's not one of them things where you. I'm so happy they don't start with 40-minute interviews anymore.
Yeah, they were rough. The Authority.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was something else.
Then we had a tag match where Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode defeated Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. It was an okay match.
Yeah, alright, sure.
No,
I'm not overly fond of anyone in either of these teams.
No, it's not the character. Yeah, Bobby Roode could have been something. But...
Could have been something. No, he couldn't. He wasn't any good in the ring.
He is good.
He's okay. Never impressed me.
He was good in Impact. Anyway.
Yeah, but that's Impact. Like, so was Kurt Angle. Look at his WWE stuff. The recent ones. You know.
Yeah.
We had Natalia versus Lacey Evans.
Oh yeah, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, so Natalia, who's a face technically.
Yeah.
She changed every week, and I don't give a fuck.
Big Show
goes to try and attack the heel on the ramp, and I don't know if they botched this, but she goes to hit her from behind, stops. Lacey Evans turns around, sees Natalia, and then Natalia punches her.
Huh. Maybe Lacey just turned too late. I don't know.
No. It looked really funny.
Yeah, Evans beat Natalia. Fine.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
She threw a handkerchief in her face.
Who cares? You know, no one cares about Natalia anymore. She's such a nice person. I've seen her on Total Leave. She's such a nice person.
Yeah.
She should be, I think, in the Performance Center training the next generation.
I care more about.
I guess
I care more about
Evans, hasn't she?
I care more about Vacant.
Jeez. She put over Evans. Maybe she's winding down her career. I would like.
Go go be with TJ in the Performance Center and help people train.
Yeah.
You could have the same schedules as him. See him more often.
Maybe she doesn't want to. I'm sure they're fine together, even if every episode in fucking Total Divas they threaten divorce. Or
yeah, they start fighting each other.
Becky accepts Sasha's challenge for Clash Champion.
Her cats. I couldn't live in her house.
Is
that deliberate?
That's what do you mean? I'm just saying, like. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting used to Sasha with blue hair. I like it.
Yeah. Looking lovely.
Yeah.
Looking lovely.
But, you know, that being said, with all due respect, no one is talking about her blue hair.
Great career.
Career?
That's what they say on the LA Resin Bootleggers one. It's like code. It's like great career.
Oh my gosh. You are disgusting.
Great career. I'm tapping the belts.
I can't believe you represent this podcast with a fucking belt. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
You're making sexist remarks.
Look so smug here.
Becky goes to the ring and dresses her history with Sasha. She's admitting she taunted the boss into returning for years of mistreatment. She called out Banks, who answered the call. While the boss talked a big game, she refused to step in the ring with the man.
Yeah, but Becky, I like the way they brought into real things. Like Becky was like, I used to be like the laughing stock while you were like getting all serious matches. It's fair enough. Like,
she wasn't the laughing stock ever.
No,
she was always the one where people were like, why isn't Becky winning the gold?
Sasha got the first ever anything.
Sasha should have main evented WrestleMania, and that's exactly what Becky says. She had all the potential to, but she just couldn't. She just didn't capture people the way Becky did.
No.
Becky's always been the best. Lord.
Yeah, it was a good segment of building. At least there's some build to the match.
Yeah, no, it's gotten better from where it was a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still not amazing. It really has hit its peak at the end of this episode. We'll get to that later, though. She accepted the thing.
Basically, they advertised champions. What's it called? All champions in one match.
Yeah. Fuck. What was it called?
It was It was Champion Showcase.
Was it a Clash of Champions?
Champion Showcase.
Clash of Champions. King of the Ring. Cedric Alexander versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin moves on up.
No, but the OC got really. The OC were like just being pissed when they got backstage. So they beat up Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander was working with an injury in this match.
Yeah. And he, didn't win. Which, I like Cedric, but Baron makes sense, doesn't he?
Yeah, and there's a triple.
Fucking better not win.
Oh, wait, we'll talk about that.
Oh my fuck, he better not win.
Yeah, this is a great match.
Yeah, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. Hey, I don't know if it was great, but it was good. I did enjoy it a fair bit. I do like Cedric. They're giving him a bit more to do. Yeah. I feel like they might be winding down and giving him stuff to do now, so I'm a bit worried, but I hope they keep it going. What?
I pressed it.
Okay, maybe don't press the paint then.
No, but look, I've got the W logo on my arm.
Oh,
imagine doing that and then getting it tattooed. Oh, jeez. Anyway, sorry. Out of context.
Viking Raiders beat a couple of jobbers. Who cares?
Yeah, they were kind of funny.
They've been doing this.
This looks like a fate. This looks like they kind of accidentally turned the Viking Raiders face.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a while, haven't they?
Yeah, because the jobbers were cunts.
Yeah,
they was like Baltimoreans. They came from Pittsburgh. There was a reason why they came from Pittsburgh.
Because they're like feuding football teams.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Football. I love American football.
The Battlehawks. I love it.
Yeah. What were the ones I was gonna pick?
Renegades. Yeah.
Renegades or Battlehawks, or was it Renegades?
There was someone else.
Oh,
Guardians.
The Renegades. Was it
the Guardians? Yeah, you like the Guardians logo.
Was it the New York Guardians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. I don't care about American football. Move on.
This isn't American football. It's XFL. It isn't like your regular football.
Yeah, the 100th NFL season starting soon, and I don't care.
The 100?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then straight after that, it's going to be the XFL. Anyway. Okay, Ricochet against Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe with long hair. I wish he should shave his head again. When he was bald, he looked good.
I don't mind the long hair.
When he was bald, he looked more menacing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is a decent match. I enjoyed this. But it was a draw.
Because he wasn't. They both lay down with their thing pinned, and then John Cone got on the headset, and then he went backstage. Someone went back, and he was like calling it a draw.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a triple threat. It's gonna be Ricochet and Joe.
Yeah, they basically
against Baron Corbin.
I don't think they based it off this, but they're copying this off the Super Strong Style 16 in Progress when they had one of the semifinals.
I wouldn't call it copying.
No, it's mirroring. Sorry.
Sure.
When there was one of the semifinals was a triple threat between.
Surely Ricochet's gonna win, right?
Please? Well, who was on the other side? Elias and Chad Gable.
I think it might be Ricochet and Andrade.
Andrade got knocked. Yeah, we'll talk about it on SmackDown.
Oh, is he gone?
Gable beat him on SmackDown.
Fuck.
So
maybe Gable will beat.
Gable's gonna beat Elias in the semi-final, and then it's gonna be a heel in the final. So it's gonna be Gable against
Corbin.
Joe.
Maybe they're really going for a Gable thing.
Gable and Joe. Ooh.
Gable and Joe would be good.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. Then we had highlighted this show.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt challenges the Universal Champion to a match at Cell.
He said about I don't like the way Strowman and Rollins are arguing with each other, even though they're tag team champions, and he gets all his family around. And then who starts talking about being beaten up? He starts one of the toys or whatever.
None of the toys.
One of the rabbit starts talking about, and he goes.
No. The rabbit has a pup. It's he's like, here we're a big happy family, and it cuts to him, and he has all the puppets there, and just from the bottom screen pops up the rabbit, and he has a sign that says "Help me," and you can just see Bray Wyatt push his head down. It's so good.
It's so subtle, and then
it's one of the best things in this whole thing.
Yeah,
is
it was
fucking
Vince.
Not Vince. I love at the very start of it, he's just like, Finn Balor, I think what the Fiend did to you was super duper rude. What a fucking line! Super duper rude. I love this so much.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's sorry that he had to unleash the Fiend, but it's basically his hand was forced.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, what was the line? He said something like,
he just, and then it was
friends help me. My friends help me with how I feel, but the Fiend helps me with how I make others feel. Yeah. Or something like that.
Then the Vince McMahon puppet came out. The Vince McMahon puppet that was in it before, and he goes, "I'm making you a lot of money." And he starts feeding them $1 bills.
He was like, you know what, Bray Wyatt, you're a foot. And he's like, wait. And then he takes out the money.
And then the noise.
It's so good. He literally feeds him money. It's so good.
Brilliant.
Which I fucking love so much.
Yeah. Him and Hell in a Cell.
So it looks like
him and Strowman in Hell in a Cell will be unreal.
Yeah.
And I'm not into him and Rollins. Sorry.
I don't mind either, but
no,
I think it's going to be him and Strowman.
Yeah.
Which is going to be fucking crazy. I love Firefly Funhouse so much.
It's so good.
Oh, please
they
don't
have a
play
playlist.
it. It's so good.
Playlist. You're going to go home and watch the whole playlist, aren't you?
They play. Oh, I probably will at some stage, yeah. Anyway. They're so good. Then we had The Miz versus Cesaro.
Okay, this...
The Miz beat Cesaro.
Yeah, it might indirectly look bad on Dragunov, but...
No, that's if you're looking into it too hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Miz beat Cesaro. The pinfall.
But he's building towards a match against Nakamura.
Yeah, so you kind of have to, And then in our main event, we had Bailey and Becky versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
You know who'd be eligible for this champion showcase? This guy.
You're a woman now, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you prick.
You would not.
Fucking yeah. So Banks comes out, attacks Becky with the chair, and it gets really interesting.
And then Bailey grabs the chair.
Bailey grabs the chair and is like, "No, stop it, no!"
And you think we're gonna?
And then there's just a pause.
And then we're just like, "Fuck you, Bailey, go away." And then it's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, she just looks at Becky, Sasha, the chair, and just slowly you're like, "Wait a second." And you can hear them in the crowd as well. They're like, oh shit, just before it happens, and Bailey just unloads on Becky as the show ends.
Yeah, I don't think there's I think I'm right in saying there's not really a full. It's very rare that you get like a full-blooded heel turn anymore, because normally heel turns are
a shocking one as well.
Yeah, because normally heel turns are like when people are like wanting them for so long that they actually like them as a heel. It's gone to a point where like wrestling isn't now with the power of social media, wrestling isn't about like. Because back in the day, like, you didn't know what was going to happen.
Hated the heels, man.
Yeah.
Well, what was the last big shock heel turn? I'd say Nakamura.
No, that you're really pissed off about.
Oh, that you're... No one's pissed off about this. But, like, what was the last big shock heel turn? I'd say Nakamura.
Yeah. David Starr.
Sure.
David Starr on Jordan Devlin. That's a heel that gets hated. But now he's loved. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Like, I mean WWE.
Oh, with
big mainstream heel turn, like.
I don't know.
Obviously, Sarah Rollins. Big one.
Yeah, it was a really big one. That was one where you get hated, but no one's hated anymore because it's always wanted. Because normally when people turn heels because their babyface runs.
Ambrose?
Shit. No, that was shit. That was fucking awful.
It started out good.
No.
It did. It started out amazingly. People loved it.
Yeah, and then he started getting injections. Yeah. But anyway.
Then it became weird. SmackDown. Let's move on to SmackDown. Raw was decent. Bailey explains all. Now, I haven't seen SmackDown, so I'm going to read through these.
Bailey came out.
Well, I've seen a couple bits.
Bailey just came out and she said, "I'm still your hero. I'm still your hero, and I vow to be the most selfish person in the world." Charlotte Flair. And then she
tried to teach loyalty. She's going to stick with Sasha Banks.
And then Flair attacked Bailey after Sasha distracted her, which is good, but it's an all heel thing. I don't know what's going to happen.
That's fine. I don't mind all heel stuff. You know?
Yeah, it was really good.
And then we King of the Ring quarterfinal. Ali versus Elias. Elias beat Ali. Oh.
Yeah. There was a good match.
Apparently, it's the weakest of the King of the Ring matches this week, but still good, which shows you how good King of the Ring is. You know.
Yeah, it's good when you don't have just throwaway talent on it.
Yeah. Elias is decent. I don't love him in the ring, but he's great in the mic.
Yeah.
That's all you really need.
I actually heard his theme tune for the first time this week because he always comes out with Shane McMahon.
Yeah, every time I hear it, I'm like, who is this? Oh, it's Elias. It's just guitar. Like.
No, it's like, who wants to walk with Elias? And then the guitar starts. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's decent.
It's like it's not to an extent of like if you smell.
If you could smell. Yeah. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Mandy and Rose defeated.
Fire and Desire. Mandy is wearing long latex tights now.
Wow.
In this match. But she...
That's a bit like Liv Morgan, actually.
Yeah. Well, they did debut within one night of each other.
That's true. Very true.
But she was... Yeah, they're obviously going to have a title shot now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you got to imagine so.
It wasn't like smooth as a match, but it was alright.
So is fuck the revival or whatever?
FTRKO.
Yeah, FTRKO. Is that a proper thing?
Yeah, they were like Sheamus was like, it sounds like a athlete's foot powder.
Yeah. And
then Dash Wilder replied is like, you texted me earlier saying it was great. It's like pulling back the curtain. This was good. Great segment. I'm interested in this storyline. I know you're not, but
I don't really care that much.
Yeah, Randy Orton came out saying being like a dickhead. And then Kofi Kingston came out being attacked, but he was being attacked by the Revival on the ramp. They came up and they started beating the shit of him. And RKO, which was sold very well. He just fell flat on his face. Yeah. And then this was a great match.
Chad Gable versus Andrade. I want to watch this later. Chad Gable. I did not expect this at all.
Talk about being small. Zelina Vega.
She's tiny. Did
you not know this? No, I did, but she wore heels and was up to Andrade's shoulder.
Yeah, no, she's fucking minuscule. It's insane.
Yeah, but she's fucking. Apparently, there's her husband. She's very strong.
Oh yeah, well everyone in WWE is.
No,
Shelty B.
Why aren't we talking about Andrade against Chad Gable?
Because I haven't seen it. I have nothing to say. Anyway.
It was class. And Gable won with a roll up. Vega was like, "You're just not going to win. Andrade's fucking class."
I guess Gable's going to win the whole thing, is he?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm putting my money on Gable.
Well, we have to do the predictions in a while, so we'll see.
Was Gable at the bottom?
Oh wait, we don't. Do we have? Are the semi-finals happening? When are the semi-finals happening?
I don't think they're on Clash Champions, because isn't that like every match is a championship?
No, it is. I don't think Clash Champions is this weekend.
It is this weekend.
So no, check. I think it's 16th of September, because I think the semi-finals of the show are next week, of the King of the Ring. This would really help if it wasn't.
in his mouth.
Yeah, September 15th.
Oh, okay.
Well, predictions are next week. I'm safe for another week.
Fuck off. I'm getting it back. Freak.
You never had it, bitch.
Whatever, shut up. I'll get it. Alright, it's gonna be easy.
It's okay, you're with me.
Whatever. It's coming home soon. It's coming home.
Alright, Kieran with a football reference. Who would have thought it?
Football's coming. It's a great song. Oh. So is Vindaloo. That's another great one. World in Motion.
You just ruined your fucking song.
What?
Your song.
What happened? That wasn't gonna be it anyway.
Alistair Black. Someone challenge me, please.
Versus Shelty B.
Someone challenge me.
Beat him.
It was a great finish. Cool. Great finish.
He hasn't done much, has he? Alistair Black.
Countered and blasted him with Black Mass is so good. I love when he lifts him up with his feet.
Yeah. I don't know. You haven't done much with him, have they?
No, but I hope. I hope they do.
Yeah. Shinsuke Nakamura in action in 24/7 Championship hijinks. Drake Maverick and his wife made the way to the boiler room in the area.
Yeah, they tried to, and then Bo Dallas won the title.
Really?
Yeah, Bo Dallas rolled up Maverick and won the title.
Is he still a champion now?
No.
Okay. So did they talk about Maverick consummating his marriage at all?
I didn't really watch the end of it. I didn't watch the start of it. Sorry, I just saw him rolling them. Nakamura had him at, and Sami Zayn goes, "Your name is the Miz," and then
who's Howard?
He's the jobber who Nakamura's facing. He said, "You are the Miz," and he fucking beat the crap out of him. And then
Drake
King Shasta and he won. And they all went into the ring, and then R-Truth emerged from under the King of the Ring crown.
Oh wow!
Pinned him 14-time champion.
14 times.
You know the way I heard Tom from Cultaholic. He was like, you know the way like Cena's record is being chased.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be like, there's some guy in the future just gonna be like chasing R-Truth's record of 190 title wins.
Pretty great.
Nakamura's looking great. Sami Zayn is just great as a heel with the mic in his hand.
Then we get to our main event, which was another Roman Reigns Daniel Bryan thing.
We were advertised that Roman Reigns would address Daniel Bryan tonight.
Now I want to go through this clearly because everything's a bit convoluted and it's kind of hard to describe it. So I'm just going to read straight off this.
They're doing your own words.
It's convoluted. I'll be just getting confused. Tom Phillips announced prior to Daniel Bryan's arrival that Roman Reigns will battle Eric Rowan at Clash of Champions. Bryan reiterated that he had nothing to do with Reigns' misfortunes in the recent weeks and claimed that no one can ever call him a liar. He said he had never lied to any of them. He demanded an apology from Reigns, not just for accusing him of something he didn't do, but because he is calling him a liar. This brought Reigns out to a big pop. Good, I like Roman Reigns.
If he got
He's getting over! Yay! Vince has done it. They just had to give him cancer. You know? They've finally done it.
Vince is
Hey, I'm not allowed to joke about that. So.
Yeah, you are. Vince is like... He's like, finally, the 5-year plan worked. Vince, we all know you don't do one.
Yeah, no. No, this
you
is
fucked
the
this up. You fucked this up.
The Daniel Bryan injury, that was fake. Oh, shit.
No, it's good. It's just you should...
Rowan then attacked Reigns from behind, sending him crashing into the ring steps. He overpowered and punished the big dog to the dismay of fans. This is written by Vince. He applied an iron claw and dropped Reigns with a chokeslam before cutting a scathing promo on Bryan for betraying him, daring to slap him. He set Reigns up for a trip through the announce table, but grabbed Bryan and planted him instead. "Nobody tells me what to do," he exclaimed.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Is it at all possible that this is just Daniel Bryan's big plan?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I got you guys.
I got you. I think that's a possibility.
I got you. Oh.
So, that sounds decent.
Yeah,
man.
Decent
episode.
This should have been in the news, but condolences to Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Their dog passed away this week.
Yeah, unfortunate. I've myself haven't lost a dog yet.
Josie the Frenchie.
Yeah.
Big part of their life, so.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh well. Way to end that on a downer, ring.
No, we're gonna bring it back up.
Exactly 24 years ago, WCW aired their first episode of Monday Nitro.
They beat WWE for 8 weeks, I think.
Yep. Someone's posted less than 24 hours and the AEW coverage and attention for the missing belt has vastly surpassed the care people have for the dumb Nickelodeon level humor. The 24/7 belt.
Can we please get up that? Can we please actually get up that Reddit subreddit where they were talking about the Mrs. the thing that they, when China's news were leaked on that, like kind of the thing that Willie put up. Just get that up and react to the comments.
What are you talking about?
Remember that thing we were looking at last week?
What was it?
The thing where like people could post their photos from live events.
Oh.
Get that up quick and just let me see. Just let's look at the comments. Just get it.
That's like years old.
Doesn't matter. I want to see it.
What was it? What was it called?
Just say China's news leaked and it'll come up.
Oh no, I'm not looking up China news. Oh my gosh, he's taking the laptop. Ugh. He's signing into a different account, so it doesn't come
No, I'm signing out of my dad's account.
This is the content you subscribe
not black
for.
China.
Oh my gosh. Actually looking up China. She's dead, Reen.
No, I'm looking.
She's dead.
I'm trying to find this the subred thing, the Miz. What?
Oh my gosh.
The Miz. No, what was it?
This is horrendous.
W live event fan posting should come up.
You actually typed up WWE China's nudes. You're fucking awful.
No, we didn't.
Like, thanks for listening this week, people. As you can see, we're winding down the show.
We are. No, anyway, we're talking just about like when they were allowed to like post all this sort of stuff and some which they had like
God, he's given up.
They had like a photo of the Miz saying I'd fap to that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Idiot.
Anyway, I am your champion.
I will be your champion in 2 weeks' time.
Anyway, I'm so proud.
Oh, they found the belt. What a great way to cap off this.
Did they?
Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so awesome.
Where would they find it?
You would know. Okay.
Oh wait, are we the first to break this? Yes, we're exclusive.
I don't think it's 18 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And by the time this goes out, it's not going to be news.
Exclusive news. Chris Jericho's title has been found.
Actually getting a little bit of bubbly over.
The comments. The comp is going to have to defend the title in full gear.
Okay, so they haven't announced like what the fuck.
Where's my fucking popcorn with my peanut M&Ms?
I don't like the belt still. I don't think it's very nice.
It's like a New Japan belt.
Yeah, I know, that's why I don't like it. I don't like the New Japan belt either.
Wow. Hot take there. Kieran shoots on New Japan. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well they got the belt back. What a way to like full circle this bitch.
Yeah, we ended on a high note. We started with the belt being lost and we finished it with being...
If Aleister Black really wants people to pick a fight with him, he should win the 24/7 title. It's a good idea.
No, actually. We started with no belt. We finished with belt.
Yeah.
We're so good.
That's crazy.
I'm
just looking through new on Squared Circle for reference.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it was first broke 52 minutes ago.
It doesn't matter, we're still exclusive.
Oh no. Yeah, okay, thank you for listening. Another successful week, I believe, of the podcast.
Yeah, episode 12.
Yeah. Fucking...
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
We've crowned the champion.
Whatever. We'll crown a new one in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be great. Thank you for listening. Music recommendation is going to be The Ramones' I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, because that's such a good song.
TV recommendation, probably there's a new episode, the new series of Peaky Blinders, isn't it?
Is there? Oh, that's good.
I don't know.
Peaky Blinders. There is, I believe.
Yeah.
Or
Derry Girls.
Derry Girls is funny. That's a good show.
But I'm watching
Watchmen is coming out in October, next month, at the very end of it. Can't wait for that.
Listen to the Fistful of Popcorn. Kieran released a few new episodes.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with me? How didn't I mention that immediately?
You're welcome.
That Fistful of Popcorn podcast.
Yeah, it's actually...
We have an original one where we're just talking about Tarantino movies, which we've ditched that format. Spider-Man 1 commentary, Spider-Man 2 commentary, Spider-Man 3 commentary.
My favourite Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3. Harry
Potter and the Philosopher's Stone commentary, and a Star Wars Episode 4 commentary. This Friday, can't confirm entirely, but we plan on doing a commentary for Star Wars 5, Star Wars 6, and About Time.
And then Saturday is the Road to 5th Anniversary show.
Yes.
Over 18 show. We're going to have a good time.
It'll be awesome.
I'm going to go on a limb here and guess when they do the scene in Philosopher's Stone where Voldemort comes to the door that one of you guys freaks out on camera. Or on audio. You know when he goes in...
Did you listen to the whole thing?
No, but I haven't seen it yet, but I would guess that like when they do like the flashback where Voldemort goes and thing, either Matthew or Michael.
What happens?
You know when Voldemort goes, I'm doing like a prediction.
Okay.
You know like when like, you know the flashback bit in Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone where they show how his parents died.
Oh yeah.
One of you were like going over the top, like screaming at probably were like going over the top screaming at like the...
No.
No, because
we didn't really pay attention to the movie too much. Same with the iconically, we just fucking started talking about how fucking nothing matters, and we just ordered the pizza in the fucking Star Wars one.
Yeah, Owen Your Destiny is going to be at the Fight Factory show.
Yeah,
September.
Oh my gosh.
I love Owen Your Destiny.
I know you do, you prick.
They announced
Martinez. Yeah,
they announced the besties in the world of Martina against the Rascals. Oh,
I think they only announced Martinez gaff party this week, right?
no, they announced it ages ago.
Oh, okay. Well, that's man, I'm tempted to go to this. Really am. Oh shit, some stuff's already sold out.
Yeah, but that's first and second round. We're never doing that.
Oh yeah. How many seats even would there be? 10.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Let's get 20 tickets.
If my fucking card's on that and just fucking accidentally goes through, it's like fucking 10 grand.
Great. Yeah, no, I'm really tempted to go to the Martinez gaff.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Kieran wants to go to a gaff.
Fella, I go to gaffs, yeah? You don't, right? Steady on, cunt.
Yeah. Tim Thatcher's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Tim Thatcher beat. Oh my god, please. If they put on Tim Thatcher against Chris Ridgway, that will break my chest.
Oh, Valkyrie's gonna be there, is she?
Kieran's favourite wrestler.
I do like Valkyrie a lot. She's on the poster, she's not on the confirmed names.
Yeah, well, she doesn't need to be because she's just there.
Sure, if you say so. World Pole Fitness and All Ireland Championships.
Yeah, we're on Eventbrite at the moment.
That's the buzz.
Other events, okay. I wouldn't like that.
Brasman.
Do they not know me? It just says a 5k run. Do they not know me?
Oh, jeez. Controversial.
Unless there's a burrito at the end.
Okay, we can go to the culture night.
Yeah.
This is our new tradition. We're just gonna start looking at this shit.
Whiskey, yes.
Whiskey Live. Though.
Whiskey Saturday session. Jeez.
This weekend, Keith Barry's having a show.
Yeah, if you
McGowan's are having a singles party. There you go, right?
Yeah, it's for you too.
Bootleg Blondie. Oh no, it's like a Blondie cover thing. What's that?
22 Dublin. It's a nightclub.
All right, sure. I made team. I can go.
Yeah, but no, you can't because a lot of nightclub in Dublin are 21s.
Yeah, well, fuck off. Bootleg Blondie is the official Debbie and Harry Blondie tribute band. Only Blondie tribute band to play. Oh, they played in New York City. Wow. Oh, they're mentioned on Blondie's.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's not like it's not going to be a nightclub kind of.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck off.
You're not going to that.
They attract an audience of 10 million viewers. Wow. How much are they?
15
€15.
All right, yeah.
Have a look into it. Musical fans. This podcast is shit.
Anyway,
We're so shit.
No, this is Kieran just kind of likes to sidetrack the podcast with non-wrestling.
Anyway,
listen to the fistful of popcorn.
Yes, there'll probably be a thing at the end of this, or in like the eye, if there's an eye in the YouTube video.
Kieran changed the talk about your change that you made to the.
Oh, I've just added like links to our Instagram, Twitter. I did a new description because the regular one was like made me want to kill myself every time I saw it.
Yeah, it was from the start.
Two lads chatting about the graps.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god.
Had to put some of them.
Yeah, I know. I just added a couple new things. There's nothing major. Maybe I'm working on a bit of a video for an older pay-per-view that you'll see up maybe in a week or two. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll film Italy Corner sometime.
Yeah, eventually.
Another one.
Yeah, and I'll do my fucking. I'll upload 10 NXTs at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that at some point. Probably won't.
Thank you for listening.
Nah, I will. Yeah, gracias for listening.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get us on like podcast platforms so you can actually listen without on your way to work.
Spotify's the big one.
Or while you go to bed.
I'd like to go to.
What a better way to put you to sleep than listen to loser Kieran Brennan's voice.
Cheers, bro.
I'm messing.
I'm the Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Kieran is.
Those wine trails around wine tasting with tapas.
He has been Kieran.
That'd be
nice. Culture Corner. Yes, there's another. Anyway, he's been Kieran Brennan.
I've been Kieran Brennan.
I've been your what? No.
What the? We're not like.
Damn it!
Who even watches What Culture?
Damn it! Yeah, we're better than them. He's been Kieran Brennan.
Yep.
I have been your hallway wrestling podcast heavyweight champion of the world. I'm getting Greg Hamilton. I'm gonna DM Greg Hamilton and get him to give me a fucking intro.
Please don't do it.
And
that'd be awesome.
This has been the Hallway Wrestling Podcast.
Yep. And as we say at the end of every episode of the Hallway Wrestling Podcast, for only €65 on Saturday, September 7th at 10:30 a.m., you can go to a Confidence and Self-Esteem for Adults meeting. It's a lot of money.
I am the champion.
All right. Yeah. Fuck off. I will be soon. Also, Hidden Dublin, the Haunted History Walking Tour. Go to that one.